Oh, hi folks, I'm Jonn Ritland, that is...
The Terminator!
Right, that was a good tethered impression there. So, SmackDown Live Superstar...
How do you know?
It's good shit. That was a great movie. We did a review of Us, by the way. Check out on the channel. But anyway, SmackDown Live Superstar Shakeup from Montreal. And
yes.
Oh boy, was Kevin Owens over.
Yes, he was. I wonder why.
Maybe a geographical, similarity there. But also, instead of chanting, yes, 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 they were chanting...
We!
That would have been weird if they all fell over while doing that. But...
It's Canada.
It is. But Owens, I know he's French-Canadian, but it just throws me off seeing him speak French. I don't know why. Yeah, it just does. But good on him, and hey, he was super over, all that. They introduced Kofi and Xavier. They are the guests. Big E getting surgery on his torn meniscus.
Yes.
And hopefully he recovers quick. Regardless.
Offhand remark from Kevin Owens about him. And it's not because he's still stuck in the splits in Brooklyn.
That was good.
Yes.
That was good shit. Of course, you get up, down references because Xavier wanted Tyler Breeze on SmackDown.
Right.
All this up, down people went to Raw, which I don't know how hard it would be to just get people together for a video game.
Well, I mean, when you fly everywhere all the time.
True, but WWE's going to make some adjustments, by the way, with their travel. They're going to have to.
Yeah, I mean, they've got a few less people to put on there.
Yeah, by the way, I will be doing a review, or not a review, but a video on the impending releases, because there's been a few. Yeah. And it's about time I dive into something. I did a video about the bloated roster.
Let's just jump into it.
But yeah, let's jump into that, not that video. But yeah, I did like, it was very entertaining. It was very good stuff.
Right.
And Kevin Owens wants to be an honorary New Day member and calls himself...
Big O!
If you get that, congratulations. I actually got that, and that's saying something because I don't watch that much anime. Joining New Day. Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
And he tried on the shirt, and it looked like a freaking bib, as you pointed out.
Yes.
Put the unicorn horn on. And Balor is on...
Asked him if he could sport a crop top. He's like, we'll talk about that.
Well, the pancake thing, he said we'll talk about it. But that too. Balor's on SmackDown.
Yeah. He's going toe-to-toe with...
Ali, alright.
Mustafa Ali, fabulous he, Ali Ababa.
Win a good match, a pretty good match.
Yes, it was.
I would say that this was easily head and shoulders.
It's a good match. Yes, it was.
It's a better. It's pretty much on par with Balor and Andrade, given a little bit more time, but a good match nonetheless. Ali looked like he might have Balor beat. It looks like we're getting Samoa Joe on Raw. But Joe had a battle with the flu, so he's probably going to show up next week or soon after. They're going to announce more superstars going to Raw and SmackDown. This isn't it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a few more announced on social media, which I know seems stupid. They got a big social media presence.
But there's only so much time during the day. I mean, it's not like you can't. It's not like you can just throw all the women together into a single segment.
Wait. Oh, they can. But we'll talk about that in a second. Still a good match. Balor beat Ali. Show respect at the end. Owens eating flapjacks.
His goal is to beat Big E's record of, what, 5 minutes, 43 seconds?
I think it was something.
That gigantic thing of pancakes?
Yeah, that was good stuff. Oh, look, Bray's hand puppet. Just give him his pink slip. Carmella versus Charlotte.
It's a girl?
I mean, I thought they were having a boy. But, wait, I don't know what sex their kid's going to be. Anyway, I don't care.
Boy, but...
Is it? Oh, wow. I actually
making an offhand remark.
I never make those.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Carmella and Charlotte.
They're always intentional.
Yeah, of course they are. I mean, I'm me. I have to be me. But Carmella and Charlotte, truth there at ringside. Look, Carmella's not very good at the wrestling. She's just not...
She's not very bad, but she's not championship level. But, I mean, they at least had her put up a semblance of competition up against Charlotte. But it's Charlotte who's the most technically gifted... Well, one of the most technically gifted performers in the WWE.
Not named Asuka, I would say.
Yeah.
Carmella's selling her knee a bit, which I think was just selling.
It was selling for selling's sake so that she could get into the figure 8, call it good. Charlotte, after the match, walks off. And then, as R-Truth is taking care of Carmella, whose music hits?
Braun?
No. Lars Sullivan. Come on your game, man. We do this for... A living?
A living, I guess so. It is a living. But yeah, Lars's music hits.
It's a living.
Lars' music hits, and him and Truth have a bit of a battle, and Truth tries hitting him with a whole bunch of moves. It doesn't work.
Yep.
He beats down R-Truth, and then he scares Carmella, which is something that Lars can fap to. You thought I forgot about that, but no. Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
Lars is on SmackDown. Okay.
I think.
Yeah, no, they had a graphic on there.
Didn't they have one yesterday, though?
For Raw? No, I don't think he was on the Raw graphic. Maybe he was.
Graphic.
The whole point is WWE kind of really should have thought of this through a whole lot better.
Yeah.
But yeah, then speaking of the women that we talked about, Becky, she wants competition. And who appears?
It's Ember.
I'm gonna let you handle that.
So Ember goes up to the ring and she's really wanting to challenge for the belts. And then soon after that, Bayley's music hits. And Bayley is on SmackDown as a singles competitor, as she specifically stated.
And said she's given all her hugs on Raw.
Yes. The hug life is over.
The Iconics.
Yeah, and after talking about getting 2 belts, the Iconics show up to brag about their 2 belts. And how, they took it from Bayley and blah, 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 blah. And then, after that,
Paige
shows up and talks about the new tag team she's bringing in. And whose theme hits but Mandy and Sonya. And it turns out it's not them, as Paige quickly informs them.
It is first
Asuka.
And then
Kairi Sane.
All 90 pounds of her.
Yes.
Yeah, they're a team.
Yes. That explains the change in Asuka's, or in Kairi Sane's tactic leave.
Yeah, it does. I kind of
sounds like they planned this. Which is weird.
Are you implying, Chris, that wrestling is predetermined?
No, I'm implying that they actually planned something and didn't change it last minute.
Wait until they do it next week.
Right.
Right. But yeah, they had a brawl because why not? And then you throw all the women in. No, please.
Okay.
Please not that. Dr. Death would not be tearing his hamstring. Dr. Death passed away because of cancer. That's sad.
Well, then you'd still be correct.
God damn it, Chris.
Anyway,
Bayley
come back from commercial with an 8-woman tag. It's Bayley, Ember, Asuka, and Kairi versus Sonya Deville, Mandy Rose, and the Iconics.
It's a good match, despite everybody being thrown together.
Yeah.
I picture a zombie tearing his hamstring now. I don't know why.
There was a lot of stuff to get through this show.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, as it's continued, you'll find it was definitely a very good show. It was far superior to yesterday's Montreal experience.
Even though the crowd was pretty alive for Raw, the miking experience just took everybody out of it.
Yep.
But it was a good match. The women all did well. Everybody got a chance to shine in the end.
Or shimmer.
Oh god. I need to catch up on those promotions. I need to start watching them. Wait, I don't have that much time.
Don't you though?
But no, I really don't. And then Kairi Sane pins. Who the fuck did she pin with the elbow? Did she pin Sonya?
No, it was
one of the
Peyton,
Iconics.
I think.
Oh, it was Peyton. I'm sorry. I feel bad for that. I didn't write that down because there was a lot of hotness in the ring. But also a lot of talent in the ring. They need to focus more on Sonya, not on Mandy.
Yes.
And I don't mean to slight Mandy. I think Sonya's got a bigger upside. But we didn't get a Hardy's promo.
But Vince is more obsessed with Mandy's backside.
And the blonde hair and stuff like that. So yeah, Hardy's promo. They are champions in 2019. I have nothing against the Hardys, but I don't like it.
But an even more important announcement!
Buddy Murphy.
Buddy Murphy is coming to SmackDown Live!
He is.
But I'm being
That would be weird if he came there. But then we get New Day and Kevin Owens, or Big O, versus Rusev, Nakamura, and Cesaro.
Yes.
This is a good match. It was what it was. It was a typical main event where you're putting a big schmoz and putting a whole bunch of guys together. Everybody hits their big moves at the end. Stunner to Rusev, 1, 2, 3. Kevin Owens does that. And then we have, again, give Bray his fucking walking papers. Just do it. Just do it. I'm sorry. You want to see where it goes. I hope you're right.
Yeah.
But
Bray has made the absurd entertaining before.
He did make Sister Abigail entertaining. No one could.
I mean, it never really took off because of meningitis.
Meningitis.
Right. But I mean, like, what was it, the House of Horrors?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that was ridiculous.
That was so stupid it was fun.
Yeah, but I don't think there's any coming back from this.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Yeah. It's just sad he hasn't been on TV for so goddamn long.
I think they were just trying to build up a new character. But anyway.
But then we get Vince coming out to announce the superstar, the biggest acquisition in SmackDown history. Mm-hmm. And a lot of no chance in hell chance.
There were also a lot of boos.
There were. Well, but it's
one of those things that it's goddamn tradition at this point.
It is. But just stop doing that. Stop giving him... Vince has aged 15 years in the last 5.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ. But he makes an announcement. Who the biggest superstar is going to be?
Elias.
Which surprised me.
And Elias
did a promo, running down the crowd.
And then all of a sudden...
Roman is on SmackDown.
Yes, and this is a good choice.
Yeah. Vince gets in his face. Nope. And, it's like, you're not going to be here at, Superman punch to Vince. Good thing Elias caught him. It probably would have taken Vince about 18 years to get back up.
Yep, and then Roman, as he's starting to walk out of the ring, he gets back in, delivers a spear to Elias, and calls it good.
I think he says SmackDown is my yard now.
Yeah.
And, okay, that was the end of SmackDown. I will say, despite all the Bray bullshit, because it's bullshit, complete bullshit, I hate it. I hate everything.
I know you do.
B+.
Yeah, B+. I'll agree there. But if you guys disagree or agree, or you can't vote B+, so you want to give it something else, there's a poll right up here.
Or you can leave a grade in the comments, too.
Yes, let us know what you think. Hit like and dislike and subscribe.
I like how the subscribe button's right by my groin for some reason. I just don't understand that. But
Positioning.
Of my groin or the button?
Yes.
Right. Also, I do want to say, we should announce this at the end, even though you did on the game streams. You are not going to be doing...
no more NXT 205 Live reviews, at least not for a while. Maybe when the channel grows more, I'll start covering it again. It takes up a lot of my time. I'm going to be focused on doing some voice acting instead. And seeing what comes out of it.
Right. And and that's good. And I mean, you should be able to do what you want. The whole point is, though, folks, there will be plenty of channel content.
At least now I can just sit back and enjoy 205 and NXT without having to worry about taking notes.
Right. Well, and I mean
rewinding and grabbing everything.
Well, and the thing is you can still take notes for stuff to remember if you want to talk about points at some point or just point out stuff later on Twitter. But anyway, yeah. So that's gonna be the end of that. I will have a ton of videos up this week, next week, that kind of stuff. And there will be a video up on the recent releases or requests for releases in WWE, probably Thursday or Friday.
Yep.
And a Curse of La Llorona review. But anyway,
maybe one day he'll pronounce it correctly.
I don't know how Spanish works.
Right. But this has been Real Honesty with John Ritland. I am not John Ritland. I am the Durbinator. And you have a great night.